Welcome to your Daily Revolution podcast. Today's topic, the resistance when writing a book. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Let's go! This is your daily revolution. Live in prosperity, we show you how to do it. There's no luck about it, we got the strategic blueprint.
So grateful to be with you guys today. We are in the middle of immersion, and these men are incredible. I love what I do for a living. I love the team that I'm a part of because, quite frankly, my team is amazing. And I'm just grateful to be amongst them because they are powerful leaders, incredible human beings. And let's jump into this. So it's early morning. We start at 4 a.m. this morning. I've been up for a while, and I get a message from one of our clients. And again, we have these different tools and protocols. When the client needs help, we got tools to help them process things and go through and answer questions. And then I can reach out and have a conversation. So stop my day this morning early, and I get on the phone with one of our clients, and she's releasing a book, right? Her first book. By the way, this woman's incredible. I mean, she looks the part, she walks the part, she talks the part, very successful. Her story is incredible. I will obviously promote her book when it comes out. But she said this, she's like, Coach, I'm about to release a book and I'm nervous. Who's going to listen to me? I've got all these thoughts and I've got all these doubts, and I just don't know if anyone's going to really listen to me. You know, she's like, will people really like me? Will this embarrass me and my family? I mean, you write all the questions if you've ever written a book, started a podcast, did something that really puts you in the center. And it was amazing because we got on the phone, and I've actually put out 4 books: The Shield Main Journey, Winning After the Game, Mind of a Champion, Money Box Systems. And I just smiled. And I'm not going to share in detail what I shared with her, but I will say this to those of you listening today. Anytime you put yourself out there to do a seminar, to do a meeting, to share your faith or religion with someone, you write a book about yourself, you write a book, period, you start a business. Anytime you do that, even if you go live on social media, it's normal to feel anxious and nervous. And I call it the who am I syndrome. The who am I syndrome is like, who am I to do this? Like, who's going to even listen to me? You ever feel that way? You ever have these dreams and goals to go be a public speaker, to be a entrepreneur or a world-class athlete, and you start to question yourself, well, who am I to do this? And it's normal. Like, the resistance comes so fiercely against us when we try to tighten our abdominal muscles, lose fat off our body, become more spiritually enlightened, become a greater father or mother or spouse. Right? The moment we say, hey, I want to go live my higher purpose, resistance comes in full force. Last week, I spoke on stage 3 different times, 3 different states: Denver, Maine, or Colorado, Maine, and Texas. And every time I'd get, the night before I would speak, real talk, I'd be nervous. I'd like, oh man, what if I'm not any good? It's so funny, the thoughts. Now remember, they're just thoughts that come up. They don't mean anything. They're just thoughts. They're not true. They're just thoughts. I mean, we have thoughts. So normal, even, and my client's like, you still get that? I'm like, oh yeah. I've been on stages for 25 years, from speaking as an athlete, playing in football, big arenas or big stadiums, luau's. I was a band, I was a musician, I do church things, and then of course business, normal. And so I wanted to share with you guys today a few things that really helped me to just understand and how to deal with this who am I syndrome. Because if you are striving to live a better life, I promise the resistance is going to come. And the resistance sometimes is not as bold as it is for my friend and just these defeating thoughts. Sometimes it's very subtle. Like, you think it's actually you, or you think it's actually the truth when it's really not. So let me share with you 3 things that have been really beneficial for me to help me. Number 1, is this thought true? Just question it. Just question, is the thought true? The thought is, no one's going to listen to me. Who's going to listen to me? What am people going to say about me? Those are thoughts. And just ask the question, is it true? A follow-up question to this first question is, Can I find evidence to support that it's true? Like it's really, really the truth. And if you do that, like you're going to figure out that it's like Mark Twain said, most of the fears and worries that we have and the things that we are afraid of are things that we've made up that will never, ever come true. So you want to write a book and you have those who am I thoughts, it's not true. Ask the question, is this true? The second thing that I would have you consider is once you determine, okay, this isn't true, I would just ask the question, and the question is this: what would I have to believe in order to get what I want? Again, this question, what would I have to believe in order to get what I want? One more time. What would I have to believe, or what would the new thought have to be in order to get what I want? In my client's case, with writing a book, she said, I would have to believe that someone out there is really going to benefit from my book. I'm like, yeah, what's another one? And we came up with like 5 different statements that I'd have to believe that I am worthy and that I can do this and that I am going to make a difference. Yep, there you go. See, we all have dominating stories, thoughts, feelings, emotions, and moods. A lot of times our monkey brain or the lizard brain or that disempowering piece in us is it's built and designed to help you to survive and to live and to just not die. Anytime you take steps outside of the comfort zone, it's like, no, don't do it. And I'd say just go create a new story. What's the thought or the belief that I would have to get what I want? So there's another powerful question. Again, these tools are just powerful questions that you can ask yourself and, just really answer the question, right? The third thing that's really helped me is just do it. Straight ahead, full speed, like go. Release the book. People say, in fact, someone says, Setema, how do you said you shoot your podcast on your cell phone. Right now, I am outside of the gym, sitting in my truck, shooting a podcast on my phone. There's no sound equipment. There's no special microphone. I'm holding my phone in my hand, shooting this podcast. When I'm done, I'm going to share this to Dropbox, share it with my team. My team's going to put it into Stitcher and iTunes and on my website and everything. Like, I am good. I have a cell phone and I'm shooting a podcast on my cell phone. It's amazing. And I will outproduce people with my cell phone shooting videos. What most people don't realize and understand is you don't need the perfect equipment. Your first book, even though I wanted my first book to be amazing, my first book I released in 2008, self-published it. I got through it, did it. I sold 150 copies. I think my mom bought 100 copies. Right? That's just how it goes. I'm willing to just push forward and do the thing that I'm so afraid of. That's what's been so big for my life. That's what's helped me to build the business that we have today and helping to change people's lives and transform them and give them some amazing experiences. So I just want to let you guys know, right? Ask the question, is this true? Can I find evidence to support that it's absolutely true? Second question, what would I have to believe in order to get what I really want? What would the new story or thoughts have to be in order for me to get what I truly desire to have? And third thing, just go do the thing. Just push forward, just launch it, just ship it, just get it out the door and move. Because, quite frankly, my early videos in 2007, 2008, 2009, I wish I didn't delete them. I was so embarrassed. They were horrible. They were on YouTube. They were so bad. And I deleted them. And I'm like, I wish I would have kept them so I could show people my early videos. Because the truth is, the early videos and the early things you put out, they're not going to be as good compared to when you get better. But you got to start, right? You just got to start. You just got to get that first book out. You just got to get your first event done. You just got to get that first thing, whatever it is under your belt and whatever you're afraid of, just go do it. Just go do it. All right, my friends, I hope you've enjoyed the podcast. I hope it helps you. And if it does, take a screenshot, tag me, share this to someone who needs to hear it. That's the only thing that I ask of you. And listen, my friends, go face your fears. Go take the leap of faith. Go ask the questions and push forward to an amazing day. I love you. I'm out.
Let's go! This is your daily revolution. Live in prosperity, we show you how to do it. luck about it, we got the strategic blueprint. This is your daily revolution. You already know. And if you don't, then check my resume. Turning pressure into possibilities every day. We all can win and live our unique purpose. We change our mindsets and put the work in. This is your daily revolution. Your daily revolution. Revolution. Your daily revolution podcast.